remember their faces, remember their facing home. Oh, till we meet again, till we meet again. Oh, oh, and I breathe in the air fresh from the blessed Midwest. I am held by the forest where I go for rest, and washed by the waters of Lake Michigan. And wherever I go, I will return again to my home, the blessed Midwest, the blessed Midwest. I'm held by the forest where I go for rest, and washed by the waters of Lake Michigan. And wherever I go, I will return again to my home, the blessed Midwest, the blessed Midwest.
It's Sunday morning. Jason's getting the tiller ready for me. Cause this one's, it's so gorgeous out here. Whew. It's like a little moth.
This one likes to give us trouble starting.
Work it, hon, work it.
About 25 more pulls. Should be good to go. There it goes.
Well, it definitely looks like there's some peas ready here, but I am not gonna pick them until the girls come home because I want them to see this and they can enjoy it and have fun and pick some. Right now they're at Grandma Karen's for the night and then for church this morning, so that way Jason and I could get stuff done early morning when it's cool out here. It's supposed to be in the 90s today. We've got so many strawberries in here still. We are going to be picking lots of strawberries tonight once it cools down. Look at how many, and this is just on the side. Hon, I think that one's too wide for the rows. So Jason's sick of using the little one, but he's gonna try to see if that fits in between the rows.
It's a perfect fit.
I had to do really narrow rows because just in order to be able to fit the amount of rows of ornamental corn. So I made them so that way we'd be able to fit this little guy in between, but Jason's gonna attempt
it's a
this
perfect
guy.
Fit, actually.
If
I don't say so myself.
If you take out any of my ornamental corn, you're fired.
We're done.
So the ornamental corn is coming up really nicely, but the wild grass here is keeping right up with it. Right.
Nice.
With all the rain, it's been having perfect conditions for everything to grow. So, yep. And then these little patches in between here are just a random combination of pumpkins and gourds, just to have our own little batch over here, just for fun, so the kids can explore over here. He's getting a little close. He's going super slow so he doesn't ruin my corn. I've been picking berries. This is the 4th bowl that we've pulled out of our gardens. And that is the 4th bowl today, just from here. And this isn't the first time we've been harvesting strawberries. So I do want to show you what the rain can do to them. With all of the rain we've been getting, it makes them a little moldy and mushy. So that's kind of what it does to it too. Gives it brown spots and then moldy. And we've had so much rain, so there's not much we could do about it. So we've already harvested a lot out of this bed. So now we're moving on to this bed today, and then we still have that bed over there. So we're gonna be freezing quite a few berries, but that's okay because we go through a ton in the winter time for smoothies. Here's a little pumpkin update. They're all popping, you guys. So it's super exciting to see all of that. With pumpkins, as you get weeds in the middle, you want to till them so that way they don't steal all of the nutrients in the ground. So I just got done prepping the berries for the freezer. So all I did was rinse them. They're organically grown, so they don't have any chemicals on them, so they don't need a soaking or anything like that. So it's just a rinse just to get any dirt or anything or any extra little bugs off. And now what I'm doing to freeze them is I use a freezer Ziploc bag. I put it in a bowl so that way it's easy for it to stand up while I'm putting berries in there. I take the tops off and I put them into our compost area, which I did pick a lot of bad ones just so we can throw them into the compost. And then we just take the tops off, put them in the bags, and then they go right into the freezer. So, and I make sure that they're laying down flat so I can stack them on top of each other so that way we can get as many bags in there as possible. When it's done, I lift it out of the bowl and make sure the air is out, and then I zip it. And then I go ahead and move it around so it's kind of laying flat, and then it's ready for the freezer. Now I have some left over, which we still have more to pick anyway, but these I'm gonna throw into the blender and start mixing it for homemade fruit roll-ups. So here's our dehydrator, and it comes with all different types of layers on it. So it has a nice bottom, and usually you just lay things on here and then it dehydrates. For the homemade fruit roll-ups, it comes with 2 of these plates, which I need to get more of these because I'd love to fill this whole dehydrator up with fruit roll-ups. But you put that right on top, and now I'm gonna go mix. I always use my smallest Ninja cup because it blends things super fine. I'm gonna add the strawberries, and usually I just add some honey, but in some of my other recipes, I do have a little secret ingredient that sweetens it up even more to taste just like fruit roll-ups from the store. All right, you guys, Jose Cuervo isn't just for adding to tequila, all right? It can also be added, because there is no alcohol in here, it can be added into a fruit roll-up mix to make it taste just like the ones you buy in the store. So I do not add this into every single time I make the fruit roll-ups. I only add it once in a while for a little treat. Because there are, you know, chemicals, corn syrup, all that, you know, stuff that we're not supposed to eat, but you also have to kind of enjoy things sometimes. So I'm gonna make the sweet ones. So even in this mixture, I still add some honey, because as the strawberries dry, they can easily get crunchy. And by adding the honey, it actually helps keep them a little bit more moist and chewy, just like you would get in the store. If I choose to use the strawberry margarita mix into the fruit roll-ups, I actually only put a shot of it in there. All right, that's looking really good. So not only am I going to add strawberries in this one, but I'm also gonna add some bananas. Once I get all of that mixed together, then I pour it on. And one more mixture will fill it. So I make sure it's thick enough and doesn't run off the sides either, but yet you don't want it to be too thin, otherwise it sticks to the sides and gets kind of crunchy. So that's kind of why I'm coming over here a little bit to fill in areas where it doesn't look like it filled up enough. So now that it's all full, you can keep adding layers with other fruit, but for now we're just gonna go ahead and put the dehydrator top right on, just like that. And then what's really cool is on here, it tells you what everything can take. So fruits are 135 degrees. So here we go. Go right there. I'm gonna go a little over, just for fun. And then we're gonna go ahead and plug it in. And there we go. Now the whole house is gonna smell like strawberries. Well, let's go see what Jason's up to.
Well, I'm all done out there. It was very damp, so I want to make sure that we get all the mud out of here so that next time we go to use it, it'll actually work. But it's it was pretty jam packed up in there, so, but I got most of it out. Yeah, my parents said they'll drop off the girls.
Yeah, because I think they'll come pick strawberries. I told your mom.
Oh, okay.
If she wants to come pick strawberries, because we got so many.
Those wood chips are nice and wet in there, aren't they?
Oh yeah. They've had days of being rained on,
Yeah.
so they're extra heavy. But yeah, we're just gonna get these beds all filled up here. I already got the weed sprayed, so we're just gonna cover them now. So in these beds next year, we are gonna add some perennials and other things, but due to the budget being at the, well, let's just say it's stretched as far as it can.
All we could afford were wood chips this year. I'm headed to work. Parents still got the little ones. They must have stopped for lunch after church, so they'll have to wait to see me until after work. So.
Well, poor me. Look at Jason makes me work so hard while he gets dressed up so clean to go to the office.
All right, have a good one.
All right, we'll see you, hon. All cleaned up. Look at that. Shiny and new. So Grandma and Grandpa brought the girls back for us, and now they're stealing our peas.
Where are those peas? Where are those peas? Can you help me find one?
The first thing they hit up.
Sleep early. They were up late.
Were they up late?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Kingston we had a sleepover
Oh, here's
in
one. I found
Kingston.
Oh, how fun.
Found
We were
one.
up late because Kingston.
Here it
Grandma
is.
found one for Sayla.
Look at those peas.
Woo. Wow.
Now you get to partake. You get to eat them all, right? They're sweet. Show Mom how you eat them all up, like candy.
Let me see.
Is it like a little candy?
Ooh,
loves
yum
them.
yums.
Yeah.
Aw.
Really good. Love you.
Oh,
All right.
Love you, Lana. Such a good girl.
that peel is peeking out.
Oh, such a good girl. I love you.
That peel is peeking out.
A pea was peeking out. Aww.
Well, thank you so much for watching them. Oh, sorry. I'll just keep the arms tucked.
Okay.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
Bye, looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
I want another one. I want another one.
You're pressing your
Uh-oh.
luck, Sayla.
Yep. You gotta hold on to the plant and pull it.
Not
There you
too
go.
hard.
There, yep, like that, Sayla. Now pull.
Stop.
Good job. Now pull the shoestring down on it, remember? Some of these aren't super ready yet, but the girls can't wait, can ya?
I got some good ones.
Let's see. Wow, you do. Are those super good? Hello? Daddy just told us that we're gonna get a big storm.
Is it gonna be lightning?
Lightning, but winds that could be up to 60 miles per hour.
So it could be for long.
So that means we got to,
Hurry up!
well, we're gonna have to move some of this stuff back just a little bit so that way it's not blowing all over. It might not blow at all, but just in case. Yep. Good job. Awesome. Well, I was able to fit in one more bowl of berries to pick. I think my time out here has expired. The skies are looking pretty creepy all of a sudden, and you can gradually feel that breeze coming in here. And when it comes in here, it's gonna be wicked. Lana's working on our second batch. So she helps in the garden and with harvesting, and that's how she makes an allowance. So it's been about, let's see, 6 hours? So we're just gonna take a quick little look here. So this is what it looks like after 6 hours. Still kind of tacky. So we're gonna let it sit in there probably up until the time we go to bed around 10, 11 tonight.
Yay! Good job, girls!
Yeah, they're doing little challenges out here.
What should the next challenge be?
Run up the play set, go the swings, get off, run through the garden and all the way back.
Okay, that sounds like a good one.
Okay, go. Yeah, the clouds just look really cool because it's like a rough texture and then like a smooth texture running right through them. They are moving super fast.
It extends probably hundreds of miles.
All right, we're in for another treat, another storm today.
We like our storm watching.
We do. I wish I was a storm chaser.
Me too. I would totally.
You know what?
Totally be a storm
That's
chaser.
a new business we should start.
I would definitely drop it all.
The Lawrence Network goes storm
Yeah.
chasing.
Yes. We're heading to Oklahoma tomorrow.
Definitely bigger.
Tornado Alley.
What do you think about storm chasing? Would you want to storm chase with us?
Yeah,
Yeah, you too?
me too.
But look, it's gonna roll right past. No rain. We avoided.
Stop it.
We don't need any more rain.
You
We're pretty
don't
wet here
want
already.
to